Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great and wonderful Tuesday. Almost over with September. Can't wait for October, see what that's going to bring in. Lovely, beautiful, cooler weather out. Super pumped. So I hope everybody is maybe on their lunch right now, maybe being able to catch this little live going on. So we're going to talk about, can you have fun at work? So I've heard from so many of my friends, I've talked about things that we do in the office and they're like, oh my gosh, I wish I did that. And I'm like, well, you can, you just have to implement it. So we have fun at work all the time. I laugh at least 3 times a day while in the office. And I think that that is just a huge thing when you're working with anybody. You need to be able to laugh and everything like that. So we're going to go over a few things. So I'm going to share a slide. You guys know us at Ugly Mug. We love our slideshows. So also get ready because you're going to be able to win some things during this Facebook Live. So be prepared to comment and all those fun things. You guys know what to do already. So share, come right here. All right, so do you have fun at work? That is one of the big questions. Again, and especially now, it's 2020, right? You're working from home maybe, or things like that. You've got to be able to have fun at work. You've got to be able to laugh. You've got to be able to have a camaraderie with your team members. So that is the big question. If you are not having fun at work, then something's going on. So we need to fix that. So let's see who is joining us. I think Tori. Hey, Tori, what's up? See if anybody else is going to join us today. So comment, anything like that. I'm going to ask a few questions. So do you have fun at work? Next thing is, what does fun at work look like? So obviously you're at work. You can't just be, lollygagging around. You can't just be not doing your job. So what does that kind of look like? So for us, one of the things, you guys have heard us talk about this a lot. Obviously you can see what is behind me. What is one of the first things I'm going to bring up? Reading, right? So we love us some books at Ugly Mug Marketing. So I polled everyone in the office and asked what their favorite book has been so far since they've started Ugly Mug. We got various answers from everybody. One of the top books, which is my top favorite. Hey, Christy. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking to see who's checking in and who's commenting and stuff like that. So obviously books. So I polled everyone, and top pick was my ultimate favorite was Willpower Doesn't Work. So right now I'm going to talk about these 3 books. If you want a chance to win, comment on what book do you think as a team we should read next. So just comment, you'll be entered to win a book, but then also comment specifically on what book do you think we as a team need to read next. I'd love to hear what you guys are reading out there. Hey, Camp, what's going on? All right, so Willpower Doesn't Work. I'm the tabber of the group. I tab all the stages. This book just really spoke to me because how you start something is genuinely how you finish it. Boom. I mean, look at that. That's page 57. Like right off the bat, guys. So this book was awesome. I really enjoyed it as a team though too, because again, you get those different insights. You get, somebody else, how they could take that sentence could be completely different than how I took it. So this was a book that I absolutely loved, and this was a top favorite of everyone on the team. So the next one was Know What You're For. So this, again, I'm a tabber. So this book, again, we all read as a team, and all of us really, really enjoyed it. We actually, I believe how we found this book was Hannah Acosta was listening to a podcast or one of those things, and she was listening to the author Jeff Henderson about the book, and she brought it up to Wayne, and we decided to read the book as a group. So it was really, really insightful. I really liked it. It was actually at a point in time for me in my life when my husband had just gotten home from deployment. So I really enjoyed just the knowing, know what you're for, but then also how you can be for your community, your workplace, your home. So this was really, really insightful. So this was the second top pick of our team, was Know What You're For. And then another one that was one of the top picks was Atomic Habits. So this one was really good. I actually had to steal Mara's. Mara's is not a tabber. She doesn't tab books like I do. So, but this was another really good one. She underlines though. She underlines lots of stuff. So placing a high value on salt, sugar, and fat is no longer advantage to our health. But the craving persists because the brain's reward centers have not changed. So Atomic Habits just was another good book. And Willpower Doesn't Work and Atomic Habits kind of went hand in hand. So those were just fun things. Again, we have read many books as a team. We've also read books individually and then kind of reported back to each other. So that is something fun. It's almost like a book club. We have sent numerous books to clients just because obviously we think reading is very important, and we've gotten feedback from them that have said, oh my gosh, I read this book and now my entire team is reading it. Christy, yes, Atomic Habits. So good, right? So that's just a great thing to do with one another. So if you want to win one of these 3 books, so either of these, ready, 1, 2, and 3, comment on what book you think we as a team should read next. So again, to win any of those books, comment with what book you think we should read next. So as you can see in the pictures that I have here, that is the bookcase that's just behind me. Up top there is what you see up top. And then we have more books now going into all of the other rooms of the office. So it's great. So do you need a good laugh? So honestly, I don't think I've laughed as much as I do now at work. Ooh, Christy's sending us two books. She said, The One Thing, I think we have read that. I think some of us have read it. I think I have it, I think. And How to Be Here. I like that. We haven't read that one. Thanks, Christy. So I have not laughed as much as I have probably anywhere else. Again, in your workplace, you're spending 8 hours a day with these people. You don't want to just be at work and just be a nincompoop all day long, right? You want to be able to laugh. So I asked Wayne, Hannah Acosta, and Gina, I said, send me a good joke. And surprise, surprise, this is what came back. And this to me just showed just how much of their personalities came out in this. I laughed at the 3 responses. But if you have a good joke, put it in the comments. Let me know what your favorite joke is. So let's see what we got. Wayne messaged me back and said, I don't joke. How Wayne of him, right? I mean, like, that automatically made me laugh because it was like, that's Wayne's way of making a joke. Hannah sent back, if you're an American in the living room and a Canadian in the kitchen, what are you in the bathroom? European. I asked her if I could share it, and she said, sure, but credit has to go to Everybody Loves Raymond sometime in 2003. So I just laughed at that because Hannah is, hey, Angela, what's going on? Hannah is always our jokester. She's always making us laugh. She likes to sing things as well. A little tidbit about Hannah, when we're all just kind of like, oh my goodness, the printer's not working, and she just starts singing about the printer not working. So fabulous. And then Gina sent back, but I don't know any. And I just felt like that was just so Gina of her to just be like, but, and Gina's actually really, really funny. I don't think she knows that funny bone is in there yet. So always make each other laugh. I think sometimes some of us have wanted to cry over what is going on, and one of us in the room has just been able to like drop that laugh, whatever it is. And so just have fun, right? You just need a good laugh. So next thing we're going to talk about is celebrating together. Birthdays, work anniversaries, marriage, babies, all the things that could be coming out, right? Celebrate together. We at Ugly Mug, if y'all have not been able to tell through our Instagram or through our Facebook page, we love celebrating together, and we love celebrating that is going on in each other's lives. So here's just some fun pictures. Oh, I don't know, maybe can I move? Okay, good. I can move my face. Hopefully now y'all can see Mara's and my face isn't stuck right over her. So Dan's birthday, we found out, we got the scoop, we got the skinny from his wife that he was getting a grill. So what good is a grill without good grill accessories, right? So we made sure to get Dan top of the line grill. And then of course, if you can see right there, Mara made grill cupcakes. They were fabulous. So again, we just had lots of fun. Lydia, if anybody knows Lydia, I'm going to botch name, and she's probably, if she's watching right now, she's going to be like, oh my goodness. It's the guy, and now I'm completely blanking on who it is, but she's obsessed. So for her birthday, we took a little picture of him and put it over our face of the other guy that's in our office. I can't remember what his name is either, so haha, joke's on me. And really just did it up. We got her, I think, a puzzle. I don't remember what else, but for Lydia's birthday, we really celebrated Christmas. We love celebrating Christmas. I think first 2 years that we were here, we actually had a small Christmas tree. It was probably like a 3-foot tree, and we all decorated it together. And then this year, Wayne actually got us a real tree, as you can see in the picture. He decorated it, which was fine. We forgave him for that. But we celebrated Christmas together, as you can see, with our ugly Christmas sweaters. I think some of us are wearing the same sweaters we've worn for the last few years, but that's okay. We played awesome games. It was so much fun. We just celebrated it together. For Mara's 1 year or 2 years, maybe. This may have been her 2-year anniversary. I don't remember. We sticky noted, as you can see, her entire desk. And yes, if you can see some of the sticky notes, every single one of them has something written on them. So if you don't know this by now, we love to have fun. And then in the bottom picture, I had to steal it. It's a video of when Hannah Broom walked in the office, and it was her birthday. And so this was her past birthday this year. She is obsessed with Ellie, her dog. If you have not known that, hey, Tanya, how are you doing? And so we got pictures of Ellie and printed them on different colored paper and then put them all over her desk. So when she came in, she was super surprised, if you can't tell by her face. So again, I mean, it's easy. It's a birthday, a work anniversary, whatever is going on in your life, you can celebrate it with each other, right? So have lots of fun doing that. Oops, I skipped it. All right, so another way to celebrate with each other. So this is obviously something very, very personal to me. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about myself a little at the end of the live, because I'm going to have some questions for you guys watching. So my husband, as many of you guys have probably heard at this point in time, was deployed last year. He left January 2019 and came home January of 2020. So 2020 in our family hasn't been all that bad. So I had heard along the way there was a thing called Red Fridays. Red stood for Remember Everyone Deployed. And at first, when I read that sentence, I was like, well, yeah, the soldiers deployed. And then somebody explained it to me, and they were like, no, it's not just the soldiers, it's their families, it's their loved ones, it's their friends. They're also deployed at the same time, just not there. You're deployed here, right? So I really took that to heart. And then kind of unknowingly, I started wearing red on Friday, and coworkers started noticing, and I mentioned to them what Red Friday stood for, thinking nothing of it, just, hey, this is what it was about. Showed up to work one day in a red dress because I really just was like, hey, I want to be fancy this Friday. And my coworkers made these shirts for me. So it says Red Friday until our hero comes home. Mine and two of our little ones, their shirt said My Hero. It was very special. I could not believe it. I was just so ecstatic. I actually didn't cry. I think my emotions at that point, I was like, okay, I'm strong, right? I got to be strong. But having a team like this during something that's so pivotal in your life is very important. And if you can't count on the people you work with, again, who you're with 8 hours a day, who else can you count on, right? Janice, welcome. How are you? All right. So it was something I was so excited to see this. And then we wore these shirts every Friday until he came back. And I want to say this picture was taken sometime in September, October. Actually, September. Yes, I think it was like a year ago, 2 weeks ago. You know, Facebook popped up, a Facebook memory. So we wore these shirts every Friday until he came home. And when he came home, again, they also celebrated with me. I think they were a little bit more excited than I was. When I came into work that morning, they were like, "Bye, he's coming home." And I'm like, yeah, okay. So, and this is something that's like super meaningful. Marriages, Lydia got married while she was working here. Obviously not while she was working, that would have been weird, but fun at the same time. But so we surprised her with a shower. And Colton showed up. We surprised her with Colton. Dan had a baby. Well, Dan didn't have a baby. His wife had a baby. And so we celebrated. So just any kind of things that's going on. There have been times that maybe one of us, you know, a family member is not doing so well. And yes, you're not necessarily celebrating that, but you are taking them in and letting them know that you're thinking about them, that you're praying with them and all those things. So those are very, very important. So I'm going to go back to the next one just to show you guys, like, again, like this is what it means to have fun at work. It's something easy. It's something simple, you know, just celebrate with each other. Right. So anyways, you know, are there any ways that you celebrate with your work family? Let us know. All right. So giving back. Some people wouldn't think this is fun, but for us it is. We have fun. So we enjoy giving back together. We have gone to the Manna House a few times and served food together. That has been an amazing experience. We laugh, we enjoy our time together. And then again, we're giving back to the community. Let's see. Fostering community. We love those guys. They are amazing. Amazing people. They're doing amazing things. We've done things for them. The Homeless Coalition. We did a Christmas tree decoration kind of thing a few years ago, and it was just so much fun. And again, we've also touched base with them numerous times and done other things. This is something that's one of my favorites that we've done over the years is the angel tree. We've gone and we've picked a name from the angel tree. A few of us have gone shopping. Those of us who like it, those of us who don't are like, I'm gonna leave that to you. We go shopping, but then we wrap all of the presents for that family together and drop it off. And it's just such a good feeling. Again, it's give back together, do something together as a team. There have been other times that we've thought of other things and we've done things kind of in our department and gone that route. So giving back, I think I saw one of our local dentist office, I saw one day that they were like, hey, gonna be out on Friday. You know, if you don't hear from us, it's because we're doing something. I don't remember what they said. And then all of a sudden, like a few days later, I saw on Facebook that they had gone and packaged food at the food bank for some of the Hurricane Laura people down in South Louisiana. So I mean, again, like how amazing is that? What a camaraderie to build with your team. So again, giving back, right? Some people may not think like, oh, that's something fun that you can do together, but it really, really, truly is. And again, at the end of the day, you get something back out of it too. So it's really fun. The picture you see below is from Rock Your Socks for Down Syndrome Awareness Day. So this was something I had found out through the local dance studio that I teach at, and I just thought it was super interesting. Threw an email out to everybody on the team, said, hey guys, on March 21st, please wear some crazy socks. And we all did, and we looked into it, and then, you know, did some other things as well for it. So there's our crazy sock picture. So we just had a lot of fun with that. So again, giving back. All right, this is what I think you guys have seen us talk about a lot. Silly games. Again, it's something silly. It doesn't have to take a long time. 5 minutes is best. We do 5 minutes of an opening every Monday at our team meeting, and it can consist of a whole lot of stuff. So our top games are Taboo. So we love Taboo here, and it's such a fun game. We love it. Taboo is fun. It's hilarious. Whoever is squeaking usually is just phenomenal. It's so funny. Heads Up is another great game. The game that you can get on your phone, put it up, and you're trying to guess what everybody is saying up here, and then you do this or this or this, right? So that's a fun game. We kind of quit playing it for a little while, but now that Mara's all back and healed, we have started playing it again. Another game we like to play is Pictionary. It's fun. It's silly. I'm probably the worst at it. I cannot draw, so it gets real interesting. Wayne's actually really good at Pictionary. Wayne and Hannah Acosta, I think, are our top Pictionary people. We've made up games. Mara actually played a game or did a opening at our team meeting just this past week, and it was so funny. It was, she gave us a word and then read 3 definitions. So the word could be taboo. And then she read 3 definitions, one of which was correct, and we had to guess. That was the funniest thing in the world because she picked some of the most obtuse words that are in the dictionary. So it was so funny, but it's like words that you could literally use every day, but we don't. So it was just so funny. We were laughing so much. Another game, when I was grabbing Taboo, I found this one. I was like, oh my goodness, we haven't played this in a while, but it's so funny. Catchphrase. Oh, did I just turn it on? Okay, no, I didn't. Catchphrase. This was a game that Hannah Broom brought for us that we've just had so much fun for. So are there any games that you like to play as a team? Maybe you haven't thought of, like, I think we did a puzzle once. I think I brought like a 25-piece puzzle, and it was like trying to put it together the fastest. So again, it's just something like silly and fun and whatever. Hey Jude, what's going on? So it can be anything like that. So if you put in the comments, what is a favorite game of yours to play, you will be entered to win a Taboo for your office. So enter chance to win, game of Taboo. Again, we think it's fun. It can be something that you do maybe at like a team roundup, or just maybe we used to play games in the middle of our day after our focus times, just to kind of, because we would be like super focused in, and then just to kind of break that up, we would play Taboo, and it would be super funny and a great time. So, few things. It looks like Christy, you're pretty much in the running for all the things right now. So if you're interested in winning one of the books, comment on what is a book you think we should read next as a team. And I will pick winners in 24 hours. So once this video is over, I will pick. So if you're watching this not live, you still have time. So enter to win one of these 3 books by telling us what book you think we should read as a team next. And then if you want to win the game of Taboo for your office, put in the comments what is a favorite game of yours that you like to play. So all of that to say that we have lots of fun. I know usually everybody puts a little something about themselves at the beginning. I'm going to do it at the end to let y'all kind of catch up and comment. And then I'm going to ask one more question too. So, oh, one of my pictures didn't pop up. That's okay. Oh, there it is. All right, so a little bit about me. So I am one of the moms of the group. Other than Heather, I think I'm the only mom of the group actually. And so I have 2 little ones. That is actually us at the zoo probably 2 weeks before the hurricane hit. So I am very excited that we got to go because we love the zoo. We think the zoo is fabulous. As I said before, when we celebrated Red Fridays, my husband was deployed last year. This was our beautiful, amazing Christmas cards that was created for us. And I am so glad that this year that my husband will be home for us to take Christmas pictures, even though he probably is not looking forward to them like I am. And then everybody shares a picture of their dog, and I feel so bad because I never share pictures of my dog because I have 2 kids that I take pictures of all the time. So I made sure to pick a picture of Stony. Is our dog at home. He is a rescue. A friend found him about 6 years ago, 5 years ago. And we thought he was a puppy, but he's actually a really grumpy old man. So that is our little Stony. And that's actually the day that Dad got home. So as you can tell, he's like so happy. But that is a little bit about me. So I would love to know, what is something about you that makes you just like stand out, unique, all those things, just maybe a funny story, something that you would probably usually share, when you start working at a new place, right? So these were things that I would obviously share with my team. Obviously, these are things they have definitely gotten to know. They have definitely gotten to know my kids and my family and my dog. So we've all gotten to know each other's dogs. We all talk. It's great. They talk about their dogs like I talk about my kids. So it's super funny. So I want to know a little bit about you. So if you're watching this, what is something that, do you have a family? Do you have a dog that you're obsessed with, like cat, maybe a turtle? I don't know. So you can have fun at work. right? That's what all of this boils down to, is you can have fun at work. I've given you about 4 or 5 different things that you can do as a team. Again, we don't do these things every single day. Trust me, that would be a lot, and we probably would get no work done. And then people would be like, where's my stuff, right? But we break these up. We do these at quarterly meetings. We do these again at Christmas, at celebrations, things like that. One other thing I forgot to mention that we do as a team is once a month we all go eat lunch together. Sometimes that coincides with like a quarterly meeting. Sometimes it coincides with a birthday. There's 4 of us that have birthdays in June, so we try to just go once. Otherwise, it's a lot. So some of our favorite spots are Pamela's Bayou in a Bowl, shout out. Wildwood Pizza is a top fave. Where else have we gone? We've gone to Good People Kitchen. Where else have we gone? I don't know. So if you know any other good lunch spots that our team should go to, put that in the comments below. So I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys are enjoying your lunch if you are on lunch right now. And if you guys would like to learn more, let us know. Again, I will be giving away one of the books and a Taboo game for the office. So I hope everybody has a great and wonderful day and enjoys the rest of the week and rest of the September. We got 2 more days left, and then it's October. I can't wait. I'm ready for Halloween. And just in case y'all didn't know, we celebrate Halloween pretty big here. Wayne is pretty top notch when it comes to Halloween costumes. And Hannah Broom has already said that her costume this year is fantastic. So we can't wait to see your Halloween outfits as well, and hope you guys enjoy the fall. Thanks.